never guess.
That's what I'm talking about. That's good punk music, man.
Welcome to another rendition of Regularity, show number 32. I'm one of four guests. I got Big Ice to the right of me, across from me, Isaiah, and to the caddy corner over there, Mr. Jer Bear. How you doing?
I'm here.
You're here?
Let's not leave our special guest of the evening. Introduce him, man. You brought him, you bring him out.
Our special guest today is Ro. How you doing?
Good. How about you, man? Nice
Good.
to see you.
I'm glad you're here.
Nice to see you.
Glad to see you.
It's a privilege.
Looking good. You got your vacation attire.
Yeah, I know.
I like that.
I bought these shorts like a year ago, and I just put them on first time today, and they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all right.
White suits you.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Those of you who don't know, he's wearing white. Looks great.
Yeah, a little bit of white, you know.
The
it's
Hawaiian shirt.
A little bit of white is all right. Yeah, no, I got.
Just a little bit.
That's
You don't
my
wanna
family
overdo
motto with my white wife.
it. If it ain't white, it ain't right.
Yeah.
You look good in the 5th floor right now. You look great.
Look sharp, buddy.
Yeah, I mean,
You smell like $1 million.
I fucking let's see. I probably lost a few pounds throughout the last few months just because I just been, busy as like a robot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing a lot of stuff day in, day out. Hardly any sleep. Drinking coffee all day. Anybody know what that's like?
Yeah, yeah. I love coffee though, man.
Coffee's good. What kind of coffee you like?
I drink the espresso.
God damn, you ain't fucking around.
Yes.
And
You're able to run miles with that shit.
that or paint a house and by yourself. But that's what I was doing. I was painting my house over last fall. I just basically ran on coffee and then I had a meal towards the end of the day and that was about it. So
Coffee will suppress your appetite.
yes, it
I need to
does.
fucking start drinking it more.
And if you stay busy and you're just on coffee, go out do that a couple weeks and you can turn into start looking like a fiend.
Cream and sugar.
Extra milk, 1 sugar. That's the way I drink my coffee. All the servers from Allegheny, New York, to Niagara Falls, to the Poconos, to Philadelphia, they all know how I like my coffee. Extra milk, 1 sugar.
Nice.
So what's going on?
I'm talking about that coffee, man.
Yeah.
I used to drink the espresso, man. I was so bad. I would brew a pot of espresso. My wife and I would drink a whole pot. And the I forget what they call it. I forget the name for it, but the little espresso canteen looking thing. So yeah, I'd brew a whole thing of that, drink it before I go to work. I'd come home, before I go to bed, I'd drink another
Helps you
pot
sleep.
of espresso.
Believe it
I
or
would
not.
sleep, yeah.
Yeah, I would too, yeah.
Like a champ. I wouldn't stay awake. It was just like bedtime.
Except for when you gotta get up in the night because you got the shit.
Yeah.
Fucking coffee with shits.
But I started
Oh
to...
yeah, you drink so much
Yeah.
coffee, sorry, shitting coffee, yeah.
It's crazy because you shit it out. You're like, God
Does
damn,
it smell like
Folgers.
coffee when you shit?
Mine does.
Yeah, just my urine. It smells like straight caffeine.
Yeah, the urine, you would smell it, man.
It's like it smells like
Like
somebody's
you could
putting a pot of
you could actually fix someone a cup of coffee, pee in it, and it's gonna smell like coffee. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to say that's what you want to do.
I like Bustelo. I drink that.
That's what it's the Bustelo.
That's like the
It's
popular
jam
one,
right
man. I do
there.
that shit everywhere, man.
That's what it is. I should have said Bustelo. Yeah,
Or
no,
Belong?
I'm so used to it saying
Belong, there
espresso
you
on it.
go.
Belong is good too.
Yeah, I stick with the Bustelo, man. You go in my house right now, I got a thing full of Bustelo, and I got like a pack on the top.
Dude, when that shit goes buy one, get one here at the store,
Oh, that's it.
every Latino in the area
Strong.
wipes out the entire shelf.
Hey, that comes in a brick, right?
Yeah, it's a vacuum
Yeah,
pack.
then I've had that before.
You know how you say you don't have cardio?
Right.
Drink that. You
Yeah.
don't have cardio.
But dude, I did it for so many years, it messed up my adrenal glands. So I was having like anxiety out of nowhere. Like, yeah, because I quit. I didn't know you had to
Wean off of that.
wean off of it, right? So I
It's like
just cold
painkillers.
turkey. I was like, and next thing you know, dude, I'm freaking out. Like, just bugging out. And I had to go to the doctor. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me? He's like, you stopped drinking coffee? I was like, yeah, how much you drink? He broke it all down. He was like, fuck. He looked at me like, fuck, goddamn, dude. And yeah, and then ever since then, I cannot drink espresso or I have to drink half calf now. Half calf will get me wired up.
Wow.
That's how bad I fucked up my
Just give me some
deodorants.
Folgers. I got picked up some.
Folgers.
I
Oh,
picked
Maxwell.
I picked up some fucking 8 o'clock coffee. I've never had it before. Everybody's telling me it's
Oh, it's
good.
good. Chock full of nuts is good.
I've had chock full of nuts.
Chock full of
too.
nuts I like just black. Straight black with a little bit of sugar.
Somehow we got
Because you can actually taste, there's an actual flavor
Yeah.
to that one.
That's funny, man. Because I don't consider myself a coffee connoisseur, but I can taste the difference in them. You know what I'm saying?
You can.
chock full of nuts, huh?
Chock full of nuts.
That one's good.
You never had chock full of nuts? You never been chock full of nuts?
No, I'm good.
No? We can take the walk on the wild side.
You had any chock full of nuts before?
No.
You don't know what the fuck that is, right?
I've had the 8 o'clock, and when you buy when you get those little variety Keurig things, they have the chock full of nuts and the 8 o'clock.
I think
I've
Keurig
had all
is
those.
bullshit, man.
Bullshit, right?
Dude, I've tried it and
It's
there's this
expensive.
chemical taste to it that you can't get out. It's like, I don't give a shit how.
I bet it's the plastic.
Yeah,
I bet it's the
dude,
plastic.
you can
bro.
taste it, and a lot of people are just like, "What the fuck?"
I don't have a Keurig. I can't afford that, dude. And it's
8
fucking-
o'clock. If you get the fresh grounds,
Uh-huh.
it tastes better than the.
I did not do that. I got the fucking gallon can.
Oh,
It looks like it was made in
Just
the
buy the
70s.
bag, and Publix has a little thing there. You can ground it yourself.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just picked it the other day from the old Walmart. I was like, fuck yeah.
That's Walmart.
Yeah.
Love that shit, dude.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Fucking love coffee. I could drink coffee any time of the day, though, man. I don't fuck around.
Same here.
Oh, I love that shit, man.
Dude, I was hitting Starbucks before people even knew what the fuck Starbucks was.
Man, I have a hard time going there, though, dude. It's fucking.
It's
like
different
Dunkin'.
from when I used to go to it like 16 years ago. It
Like-
used to be like an actual just straight up coffee house. None of this fucking food shit and
I
no,
like
just
Dunkin'
straight coffee.
Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts.
They got regular good coffee, man. Yeah. You go to Starbucks, I just don't understand what the fuck it is, man. And I'll get like a regular coffee, and they're like, "A what?" I'm like, "Just coffee, bro." Just
So you're that asshole's like, oh, I want a liter of coffee, and they'll be like, well, here's a vento, and you're like, what the fuck's a
Yeah, I
vento?
got
And you'll
problems.
argue. You'll argue, right?
He's basically Dennis Leary. If you ever
Yeah.
heard his stand up about coffee,
Yeah.
he says he'd go to those places. They're like, "Oh, well, would you like honey mocha hazelnut?" And he's like, "No, I want coffee.
That's
Coffee
it.
flavored
That's it, bro.
fucking coffee." That's
You know, I forget what movie I was watching where the guy is like, he goes into a Starbucks and in actuality, the 3 different sizes is large in every language. He goes, "You're fucking stupid in every language." Because there's no small, medium, and large.
Right.
It's, technically, they're all fucking large.
that's funny shit, man. I still think 7-Eleven has the best coffee, though, man.
Oh, you can't go wrong with 7-Eleven.
I think so, man. That's just my personal opinion. Only reason I think it's better, because I'm always trying to figure out, well, what is it? What is it?
break it down to a science.
I think it's their old dirty fucking pots. They don't clean them, and there's a fungi. There's a fungi mold in there, and
it
dude,
tastes good.
I think that it's fucking good as
Tastes-
fuck, bro.
Say it. That
Tastes good. I love that shit, man. I'll even drink the old shit. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
All right, well, enough about fucking coffee.
Yeah.
How you like in Florida?
I like Florida, man. I like the women, and I like the weather. I said the weather. No, I like the
Some
women.
in the water, right?
You know
the
what
ass
it
is
is?
big everywhere here, right?
It's a lot of ass around, and I was wondering if I can get a slice of pie somewhere before I go, but I'm not trying to pick up any hookers or anything. I went out last night to that, what's that place called? Emperors of Tampa? Okay.
Yeah.
You can look it up, I'm sure, on the internet. But I went to that place, and there was this hooker last night trying to pick me up, and she asked me if she can come back to my hotel room with me, and she had me thinking for a second, but I was like, nah, I'm not here to catch any diseases or take shots or anything.
Strap up like 3 times.
I thought about it, but you know what?
Get the
she
condom
had
that'll cover your balls,
She
too.
had a fucking zit, dude, on every part of her
Oh.
face.
Shit, is it?
Like just
Like
one
cum
here,
shots.
one here,
Nah,
one
Those
here.
are
that
cum
bad.
shots.
Meth face, dude. That's what that is.
And then, she'll like, every 2 seconds, she's all, like she's all cokehead. And I'm like,
yeah.
ah.
Yeah, that's a turn off.
But I was
Some
shocked
allergies.
though, because when you're shooting down that one strip, there's like titty clubs all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you go to Miami, there's this one club, and I always talk about it with
Yes,
these
yes,
guys.
you do.
Tootsie. You gotta go to
We've
Tootsie.
heard about this place so
Oh
much.
my god, yo. The woman it's the lighting. Every
It's the
woman
lighting.
every woman in there looks like you could eat their pussy for days. And it probably tastes like salt and
That's funny.
vinegar.
There used to be, or there still is, a place in Satellite Beach.
Wow. Vinaigrette pussy.
Vinaigrette, yeah, like Zaxby's.
You're on a diet, right? Vinaigrette. There you go.
It's not the pussy I wear. I gotta smell their breath. Their
That's
breath stinks, dude. Do you know what they're
Oh,
about?
that's another thing, man. Her breath stunk so bad. I got to my hotel room, man, and like I went like I smelled my clothes, and it smelled like her breath. I was like, God, that shit was terrible. I couldn't even describe the kind of smell too. It was like some fucking stench, man, just created out of
cum guzzling,
cum
Inhalations.
inhalations, snoring cum, whatever she was doing. My God, man, probably making rails out of cum. I don't know.
You ever see that? You ever see that on the internet?
Nah.
No, they do that, man. They'll snort cum, dude. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you just get on the
Jeremy's getting green over here.
get on the internet, check it out, man. They'll snort some fucking jizz through his coffee straw.
Yeah, man, they'll fucking run for days on that. It's like coffee. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, this is one hooker out of Atlanta that fucking, she's like on Snapchat and shit. And her whole thing is, her gimmick is that she eats dudes' asses out.
What do you call that? Toss the salad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you do that, Jeremy?
No.
No?
He's still ain't in the
He
house
would.
yet.
You wouldn't let, you don't
Matt
have to
would.
do it.
I would.
But
No.
she would do
Right
it to
out
you.
the shower. Right out the shower. She's like, baby, let me eat your ass.
Hell no.
See, he's just not.
You don't
this guy.
know.
Right out the
You can't
shower.
knock it till you try it, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't know if
You ever had your ass eaten?
I don't remember, man. Sometimes you're just drunk, man.
Yeah,
and girls
yeah,
just
yeah.
going to work on you. You ever had that?
Yeah.
Like she's giving you a head, and then she's sucking balls, and the next you see her fucking licking your fucking.
It's happened.
You
The
know,
tongue's a
skin,
slip, dude.
Yeah,
The
what
tape,
they call it.
the tape.
Yeah, she's licking all that
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? What's going on?
If anyone's ever sucked your balls, they've probably licked your asshole by accident. So
Probably,
we've all had our ass
probably.
eaten.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, think about it, man. Because like the first time I rate ass, it was by accident.
Them
Too.
Rochester white girls, man, they're freaks, right?
Rochester, yeah.
The only problem I don't like back home is that if you fucked her, then I know that some
One of your cousins is
yeah, one of y'all probably hit it.
Yeah,
You know, it
one
really
brother or
pisses me
something.
off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I don't really mess with the hoes in Rochester too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I prefer the outer city type chicks.
Did Isaiah run through them all? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
All our cousins ran through them all. Right? Fuck, man. There's so many damn Vasquez's. They're all over the place. Holy shit.
I know, man. We got family everywhere.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Every single one of them.
Yeah, get your own little community out there.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Got a banner that has a big V on it.
Yeah.
It's flapping in the wind.
Crazy.
When you pull up, do they sound the horns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God forbid you take a white girl from a white dude. You'll never hear the end of it.
Really?
Why won't you hear the end of it?
Well, be mad at you.
Who, the white guy?
Yeah.
Well, if it's over, man.
They'd be mad at me showing up with my wife. It's over, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They look at you like, look at that. They always go, he's probably Asian. They ever say that?
Yeah. Oh man.
Fucking A, man. Anyway, so getting on to some other stuff here. Clitoral review, South Park.
As
Stick
long
and truth?
as you match it with your little Ramsey.
Hey, this is going to be the first ever Clitoral review versus Ramsey reviews it.
Reviews it.
That's it, man. That's it. So this is going to be South Park,
Stick of Truth.
Stick of Truth,
It-
for pretty much any console now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was originally for 360 and PlayStation 3. It's an older game, but I let Matt borrow it here about a month ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
So he just recently played it and beat it. So now we're going to discuss that in its entirety.
Yep.
But
So anyway, so the game, the beginning of the game circles around, I guess, those episodes where they played the RPG.
yeah,
Now-
and basically everybody in the community, all the kids are basically LARPing.
Right.
So it's the whole Dark Age LARPing theme, basically like Lord of the Rings style.
Right.
Cartman says he's the Grand Wizard.
LARPing.
Kyle is the High Jew elf. So
So all the kids, they take on these characters and these roles, based off of that episode, I guess, is what spurred most of the inspiration for the game, because the game itself is an RPG
Yeah.
/ episode of South Park.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah.
They kind of take like all the different bits and pieces of the whole entire series up to that point, and they kind of put that in the different aspects of the game. Like one side mission is Jimbo's big game hunting.
Right.
So you hunt all the different mythical creatures in South Park. Like my favorite, which I died of laughter from when I saw, was the penis mouse. It's a little mouse and it has a fucking dick on its head.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's great.
Well, I'm not. I would say I'm probably not a fan of South Park, although I like the show. But I was never a guy who set it to record, and I only watched South Park when it was just on. I'd watch it and I always thought the show was really, really funny. You, on the other hand, are a South Park fan.
Yes.
Okay, so no matter what, you enjoyed the game in its entirety.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically, yeah. Just for the nostalgia of South Park and being its own entity, even though you're playing a video game. Like you said, it was basically you're watching another episode of South Park.
No, what was crazy is it's an RPG. It's a turnstile.
Yep.
But the same token, there are some puzzles, and I'm not a fan of puzzles. I don't like fucking puzzles. I don't think they should be in games. But these puzzles weren't that bad.
No.
They were kind of fun because 90% of the time you were farting on
Yes.
something to get it to blow up.
Yeah.
Or you had an alien anal probe that would come out and it would teleport you from one side of the screen to the
Oh
next.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes. And that goes about the I think it was like either the first or second.
I think it was the
episode
first episode
of
ever.
South Park.
Yeah.
That's where Cartman got the anal probe crammed up his ass.
Right.
And the big satellite comes out of his
yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
It's like that in the game too, because you basically, for the game, you play as the new kid in South Park. So meanwhile, everybody else is LARPing over what they call the Stick of Truth.
That's so funny.
The Stick of Truth, basically to the holder, grants him complete control over their whole entire world.
That's what I call my dick when I'm banging my wife.
Stick of truth, baby.
Stick of Truth. So, at the moment, in the beginning of the game, Cartman has it. So basically, your parents just moved to South Park. They tell you to go out and meet friends. Your dad literally kicks you out of the fucking house if you don't get out of the house. He's like, how many times I told you, make some fucking friends, and he kicks you out and slams the door. Just fired and shit because they swear. But so the first friend that you meet is actually Butters. For anybody that was a fan, Butters was always my favorite. He's getting his ass beat, so you run over and start beating the shit out of the other people, which is funny. So he takes you over to where Cartman is, and they talk about the power of the Stick of Truth and how whoever wields it can basically manipulate space and time, basically create their own rules to their LARPing game that they're playing. So they're in constant battle with Kyle and his elves, because he's the high Jew elf, as Cartman calls him.
Jew elf?
High Jew elf.
High Jew elf.
Not just a high elf, a high Jew elf.
Yeah.
But, so then it breaks it down to Cartman basically takes you into his fold, and he has you create a class or create a character. So you have like the basic warrior, you have your thief, you have a sorcerer, which is like a wizard but not as cool because Cartman's the only wizard. You have
Paladin, right?
No. Butters was the paladin. You just have the warrior, the thief, the sorcerer,
And the Jew, I thought, right?
and the Jew. Yes.
Yeah, the Jew.
You can become a Jew, a high Jew elf.
That's a class.
That is
That's
a class.
Yep.
So
You get grief about that too, by the way. A lot of grief. Yeah, dude.
this is just how the first this is like within the first 5-10 minutes.
Is this
of the gameplay.
anything like the first one?
What do you mean?
Well, the only South Park game I ever played was on the Xbox. Actually, the first Xbox. There was a South Park game.
No, I never played those. I couldn't tell you.
No, the only South Park game I've ever played was off the 64, and that was like GoldenEye type shit with South Park.
No, this was something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played that one, but so Cartman asks you what your name is, so you can type in your name, and he calls you douchebag, and he goes, "Is that correct?" And if you even hit yes or no, he'll be like, "Okay, sir, douchebag, this is where we're going." So that's just a piece of starting off with the game. He sends you right away to basically recruit two of his generals. One is Token, and the other one is Tweak. Token is the little black kid that's in South Park, and Tweak is the one that's his family owns the coffee shop, so he's continuously tweaking out on caffeine and shit, and always freaking out. So you have to go to those side quests to go pick them up. And Craig, I think, is grounded, he's in detention, so you actually have to go to the school and break him out of detention. But yeah.
There's the game itself is like an onion. There's like a whole lot of little layers, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you're an RPG fan, like I said, it's turnstile. You create your character. You go on these mini missions. There's the main quest. If you're a fan of South Park, there's a lot of South Park, like, I don't know how you want to say it, memorabilia. There's a lot of references to some of the episodes and stuff like that. It's comedy from beginning to end.
Yep.
But it's South Park comedy, like R-rated, like even worse, I think, than most of the
Yeah,
episodes.
to where, you know how they have to cut certain aspects out of South Park?
Right.
They didn't have to do that for the video game. Yeah. So you're walking around with your character.
Well, I can only imagine because the version I played, this is years ago when Xbox, the first generation of Xbox, there was a mission where you had a fucking snowball fight, but you fucking
pee on the snowball
and just fucking
you
hear him peasants and then
that's 64 right there. That's the 64.
Rick. Yeah.
But this one takes you from, it'll take you from a humble beginning.
Yeah.
It'll throw you against zombie Nazi fetuses. The next thing you know, you're traveling up Mr. Slave's asshole.
Yeah.
And you even said there's a bat up there. You find the bat comes flying out. You can hear him. You're tickling Mr. Slade's butthole as you're traveling through his fucking anus.
Yeah, well, like if you move something or open up a sphincter, you can see the whole screen shake, and you hear Mr. Slave's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
It's got so many characters in it. There's so much to it. There's the underpants gnomes. They're in it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's you're laughing your ass off. You'll forget that the fighting is redundant. Right. Just because it's so fucking funny, dude. You're like, holy shit.
My favorite was the underpants gnomes, because that happened day 2.
Oh shit, motherfucker!
You start chasing the underpants gnome, and you're fighting on the bed. Meanwhile, your parents is above you because you're shrunk to the underpants gnome size. So the parents are above you having sex.
So you see your mom's tits.
Yeah.
And then out of the blue,
you have to fucking. Meanwhile, in the middle of battle fighting that thing, you have to dodge her fucking tit. It swings.
Your fucking dad's balls come in, and you gotta fucking hit the button just right to get out of the way, or she takes severe damage.
Oh
Dude,
god, it's great.
It's fucking from beginning to end.
How long's the game? Like,
if you play it, you could probably beat it in 20 hours, 22 hours, and you play straight through.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go hard. Yeah. Because it took me. I was hammering. No, I ain't gonna say hammering now. I was just touching base with it like for about 2 weeks before I could finally finish it. And then yesterday I sat down. I was like, all right, man, let me finish this fucking tonight. So I was fucking till like probably about 10 o'clock last night finishing that game so I can hand it back to you. But you know what? Where are you gonna rate that game? 1 being fucking shit and 10 being the best game ever.
I at least rated an 8 to an 8.5. Just because the replay value, you get a kick out of it for playing once, and then you have to basically set it down, and then you could probably go back to it, probably like a year or so later, just to play it again. But to me, it was about an 8.5. 9 if you're a true South Park fan.
So you're giving
you
it
get the kick out of it
for true. So 9 cheese curds out of 10.
9 cheese curds out of 10. That's right.
9 cheese curds out of 10. Ramsey reviews it is going to give it 7.5. 7.5. I'm not like a huge South Park fan. The game itself was fun. You're right. The replay value is kind of going to go down a little bit. If you're looking for an RPG, I am not a turnstile type kind of guy. Even though it was funny as fuck to play, I'm not a turnstile guy. I like it fucking live action. So I'm going to give it 7.5.
But not bad. Not
Yep.
bad.
Good game. Go check it out, man. If you want to laugh your ass off, it's right up there with the humor. I mean, South Park humor. That's basically what it is. If you
Yeah.
watch South Park, or if you even think it's funny at all, you're gonna love it.
You start kicking down doors as you're traveling the house, traveling through town. One dude, you catch one dude like jerking off, and then he slams the door in your face.
There's a lot of stuff.
Another one, it's a dude like he's fucking a horse in the living room. It's hilarious.
You can't go wrong with this game. So that's it. So that's the old review on the South Park Stick of Truth.
All right, there you go.
Yep.
Fucking awesome.
For you diehards,
That's great. I'm fucking excited for you. Good for you. Good for you.
So that's our new rating system, cheese curds.
Cheese curds.
Cheese curds are awesome.
The Clitoral Reviews is rating games on cheese
I ate
curds.
the
That's
shit
right.
out of mine.
So you guys still play like Xbox or PlayStations and all that?
PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't really ask me too much about that stuff because I haven't played games in like fucking over 10, 12 years, to be honest. Last things I used to play was the Resident Evil 1 for PlayStation 1, so don't talk to me about Madden 2012.
Yeah.
Right.
And I love my Resident Evil 1. I still play that in the middle of the winter time. I'm bored. I shoot some zombies.
Yeah. Unlimited ammo. Fuck that. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Shit.
It's fucking awesome.
You gotta love that shit, man.
So what's going on? I see you got a Bills flag out there.
I'm a
Bills
diehard
fan.
Bills fan, bro.
I used to be a Bills fan until they got Doug a little bit before Doug Flutie, and then since
Okay,
Then
so
you
you're
got
talking-
smart.
So you're talking about
I went to Green Bay actually.
pay no mind to that.
That was my favorite team back
Green
then.
Bay. What the fuck?
But I've been off of football, man, for like the last 9 years, 8 years.
I was
Basketball,
upset.
Baseball, football. You can't ask me actually anything about a sport. I won't be able to tell you anything.
Back to
Same here.
the Bills thing. I was
just
upset.
balls.
I was upset when they fucking what they did to Doug Flutie. I thought it was fucked up. And before that, we had Jim Kelly. Of course, everybody loved the Bills when we had Jim Kelly. Even young motherfuckers who don't watch football love Jim Kelly. But they fucked over Flutie, and that cursed us. And this is why I'm gray.
Yeah, I see you good.
I got a lot of gray. I'm only 34 and I got tons of gray. I'm gonna just ferment it and then I'll send you a picture and tell me what you
I
think.
met Flutie's parents. Have been in their house.
Yeah, they're nice people.
Not really.
No, really? Get the fuck out of
They were
here.
not. They were not nice to me.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what it was, man. But yeah,
what were they like to you?
a little snobby. A
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Where were they? Well, Melbourne.
Melbourne, yeah. Yep. And they're just a regular ass fucking.
Regular
Yep.
house.
Now I met Tim Wakefield, and that was a real down to earth motherfucker right there, dude.
Yeah, Tim
Yeah.
Wakefield. That name sounds familiar.
Used to play for. Used to catch for Padres. I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a long time ago. I met him. I met his mom. He knows my uncle. He knows my cousin and stuff. I've been in his house. He had a nice house, man. I didn't know who he was at first. I totally forgot because I hadn't seen him since I was a kid. And I'm standing in this house. I'm looking at these trophies. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, who the fuck is this? I look, it's Tim Wakefield. I'm like, holy shit. And I hadn't seen him since I was a kid. And dude, he was cool as shit, man. Real down to earth, man. His old lady had like big old fake titties and stuff, man. Just like just a fucking dime piece, man. But he ended up selling that house, man. I think, dude, I want to say he ended up. He when I was talking to him, he said he had that house in Florida, and he had another house, and God, man, it wasn't California, but I want to say Arizona or something like that. Like when he said, I remember it being like kind of desert-like. So, but he ended up selling that house and giving it to someone, moving somewhere else. So, but
The one celebrity that was an asshole to me was Tiger Woods.
I believe that, man.
He was a
believe
fucking
that.
asshole. He was an asshole. And he really pissed me off.
Just like just real short with it.
Golf player, Moreno.
Wasn't he like with some married to some celebrity or something, some famous girl or something?
Yeah, model.
A model or something like
From
that.
Norway, but I mean, nobody really knew her. But yeah, she was nice.
Didn't she beat him down with a club?
Yeah,
she's
Knocked
just
his
rude
tooth,
as fuck.
knocked his tooth out, right?
Did she really?
Yeah,
That's-
with a 9-iron.
Yeah, damn.
shit.
A Nike one too, I bet, huh?
Holy crap! Really?
That was a huge story here, man. Fuck, because they happened in Bay Hill, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone that showed down news, I'm like, damn, dude. But it didn't shock me that he was messing around anyway.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
That
like
wasn't-
26 girlfriends.
Yeah, that's not what shocked me. Dude.
I mean, it's like, okay, you're married to an athlete. 9 out of 10 times, you know how they roll. Why are you so fucking surprised? Do you think it was it so much the surprise, or do you think it was the amount of the number of women? Because there was like what 30 on his fucking list.
Could have been even more than that.
More than that, right? 30 that they know.
He was Mr. Fuck.
Yeah. So why would you? I mean, it's like, damn.
I don't know. That's the thing, man. Like it doesn't. To me, it's like, like I look at him, I'm like,
You wish you were him?
no, because
What the fuck?
Dude, well,
Fuck
here's
that
the
many
thing.
women.
He's only getting chicks because of the money anyway, right?
Yeah, but this dude's fucking like chicks from Perkins and shit.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Dude,
that chick from Perkins was
dude,
not
listen,
hot.
he's not a basketball player. He's not a football player. He plays golf. Golf.
So
Golf.
Golf's fun.
Okay, yeah,
Have
but
you ever played it?
yeah, it's fun, dude. But
Drink
you're
a little
gonna.
bit
But are
and
you
hit
gonna?
the ball.
Yeah.
Make
But
some money. You make some real good money. if
but
you
when
know
I
how
go
to
out on
play.
a golf course, I look around and go, yeah, these guys probably ain't getting laid.
No. Well, there's
Get
the
the fuck
pros.
outta
The pros
here.
are
Golf. Just say the word
Nah,
golf.
dude. You got to look at their
Golf.
Golf. Golf's shit.
Shit.
You're never gonna get laid with that
Yeah.
attitude, man.
Nah.
It's a gentleman's sport, sophisticated. But I'm telling you, dude, it's football players are running trains on bitches, man. And you're telling they're so it's like, think about it, man. Hockey dudes are getting bitches.
Man, all them
Yeah, those
sports are
football
getting.
players are
All them
banging.
sports are getting chicks. I don't
to
care
some
what-
degree, but I'm telling you, a football player, a basketball player, baseball player is getting more head than
They
the
might
fucking
be getting
golf guy.
more, but the golf player is getting that high end pussy.
You said Perkins, though. You said you banged a chick at
Yeah,
Perkins.
that's
That's
true.
because
Never mind.
he's branching out. He was branching out. Yeah, he's just fucking murky waters, motherfucker. Murky waters.
A chick at Perkins is a murky waters,
What
dude.
was that fucking word you used today? What was that word you used today?
What word?
You know, the smelly pussy. You know,
Smelly armpit?
Gentleman,
Oh,
something.
mental fortitude.
Mental fortitude. That was what it was for fucking Perkins.
But
chick.
his fame and fortune doesn't require mental fortitude. He just has to pull his wiener out, man. And then someone's going to suck on it. Right? You just dangle it in the water. Like, the little hungry fish is going to come by like it's a worm.
Like
And
bait.
get on there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Now, would he get more head than me? Probably. But I'm just saying, I'm comparing him to other
like
athletes.
LeBron James or something.
He's getting poontang out the ass. You got Tiger Woods, it's like, pff, come on, bro. You know what I mean? If you just put the two of them together, which one's more masculine? It's going to be football players and basketball players, and you know what I'm saying. That's just when I think of golf. I think, they're older dudes, most of them, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know there's a league of young guys, but it's just not how to break them. So, I mean, it's just not. I don't know, man. I don't really see them getting as much action as regular athletes. That's just the point I'm trying to get across, man. You know what I mean? NASCAR drivers are probably getting more poontang than the golf player.
Yeah, they're getting that crazy fucking pussy.
They're getting that country white girl.
That Nashville. You're gonna
Yeah.
Nashville shit, yeah.
Yeah. You been to Nashville?
Nah, I know a few
You
people
need
that
to
moved
go.
out there.
You need to go,
it's
man.
a
That
cool
city's
drive.
bad as
This one
fuck.
lady I know, she's into that whole race car thing, and she told me I can come out and like she has race cars and all that stuff. And I was pretty surprised, but I never went out there. Why have you?
Nashville? Yeah, twice.
Yeah, it's a neat place. Man.
It's a cool city, dude. As soon as you come up, roll up on it, you already know it's not
Yeah.
a party.
It's like kind of like almost like it's not far from. Well, I don't know. I seen it on the map a few times. I think I know where it's at. How long does it take to get from Florida to there?
9 hours.
Yeah.
About what it took
about 9
me.
10 hours, something like that. Yeah.
About 9-10 hours.
That's
Kinda
like
how fast you
halfway
drive.
Yeah,
driving
exactly.
to New York. Yeah, that's not bad.
It's worth checking out because once you get in the city and park, you start walking around. There's all kinds of
Yeah,
shit to go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's cool. Everyone down there is fucking cool as shit.
Bars are fucking awesome.
Everyone's like super laid back and stuff, man. It's kind of cool. So I like it. I thought it was cool, man. I thought it's a good city, man. It's different though. It's not like you know how like some cities have a specific feel to them. Like you go to Atlanta, that's got one kind of feel. You go to Orlando, that's got like a different kind of feel.
Right.
That's like Nashville too, man. It's just got like a different kind of. To me,
It's got its own vibe.
yeah, it does. It does. And I'm not like a real huge country fan. There's only like certain guys I like, but they had like that Wild Horse Saloon down there.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, that fucking place is packed, man. Packed. And I went like around noon, and it was fucking packed. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it was pretty wild, man. I'll tell you that.
You guys ever been in like Pennsylvania areas and all that?
No.
I've been to Reading.
Reading.
That was an experience in its own. It was fucking old. It was cool as shit. It was just I was in the historic section, so it was like it was like you were going back in time, but with cars that are from today. Does that make sense?
Everything looked vintage there, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like real old Victorian looking.
It's just a lot of, in Danny D's saying, character. There's a lot of character.
Yeah, a lot of character there, huh? Huh. They got a factory there called Reading? Do they?
I don't know.
Because I see those. I'm just saying, Jesus Christ, you were there, bro. You went there. You should know.
I
You
mean,
don't
they
Google
got
shit
they
before
got
you
all
go?
they got all types of shit. Old warehouse. I mean, my wife's family, they have an old warehouse. It used to be a slaughterhouse, and that was fucking mind blowing. Just walking through that to see, they used to bring the cows in through it with a fucking train,
Right.
straight into it,
Uh-huh.
and it's cool how they blocked the train off, like closed it off, and I mean, there was so many. It was like a fucking. If the end of the world happened, that'd be a place to go because there's so many places to go in that building. There's like 6 floors, but it's
6 floors of a slaughterhouse?
yeah. There was so much shit in there, dude.
What the
There
fuck?
was a basement. Okay,
Okay.
because remember, now we're up north. Basement. Then there was the regular area where the slaughter happened, and then there was another floor, and then another floor. It was fucking crazy.
So you got like a processing place.
Yeah,
You got the-
it had everything in
get
there.
the flight
Offices,
station.
you could see the old vintage office look,
Yeah.
cubicle with the fucking real windows. It's fucking, it was badass.
6 stories?
Badass.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Badass. Yeah, it was, I thought I talked about that. Yeah,
Slaughterhouse, no.
Yeah, it was, you can't see what used to go down there, but you could,
You can look at it and tell, right?
Yeah, her uncle gave me a tour. I was like, yeah, this is where they did this.
Oh,
and that.
there's nothing in there now.
No, they ripped every. It's a. You're gonna laugh what it fucking is now. It's a fucking daycare.
It's a 6-story daycare?
It's a daycare, but only one section is being used because she only had enough money to do that one section. Because you need money to restore everything else, to keep going for the state and all that stuff.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is it a historical building? That's why they can't fuck
Yeah.
with it? Oh.
But it's also, you gotta do the inside to make it. She wants to do the basement. She's working on the basement, and this is fucking mind blowing. I never thought. I don't know why people would even think of this. A fucking a senior daycare for senior citizens that still stay home,
Yeah.
but their kid drops them off.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I
yeah.
never. Did you ever think of
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I've seen that, man. Because like,
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I
Go,
know.
Pops, have a good time.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll go play with the Legos over there.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Don't
weird
bite
to me.
anybody today.
That's weird to me. And I love y'all. Y'all are great people. If you're listening, I don't mean anything. It's just weird to me. I never heard of that before. I thought if you drop your dad off somewhere, it's a home. So
yeah, it's adult daycare.
Usually cribbage or bridge clubs or something like that.
You ever play
Yeah.
bridge with old people?
No.
Holy shit, it's like a peanut gallery, dude.
that's what it probably turns into.
Yeah, they
Bridge
talk
club.
about how shit used to be back in the day. It's like, it's a history lesson because you're playing bridge, like the old ladies are talking and shit. Well, back in my day, you used to only suck 1 dick at a time, but now you guys nowadays are sucking 5. It's fucking nuts. Those fucking old people turn me out, man. I tell you about the old lady that used to fuck some dude that was in the mafia. Ever tell you about that? So I just started talking to this old lady, and she was saying, "Yeah, I used to fuck this one guy." She's like, "Are you familiar with him?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't know nothing." She's like, "Well, you're not from New York?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm from down here." And she's like, "Oh, well, up there, this guy was big time. He's like a gangster and shit." And he used to fuck me all the time. And then all of a sudden, one day, he breaks out like a fake dick. And he tried shoving it in me. It was too big. I won't let it. She's just going on and on about how she couldn't get this dildo inside her. And dude, she's old. She's like mad old, dude. Like she's like all shriveled up and shit, leather skin and shit. I was like, what the fuck? So this lady was a freak back in the day, but she didn't give a shit telling me about it. This fucking yapping on about taking some dick from a mafia guy. It's like, holy shit, bro.
Rose like, what the fuck did I? What are we talking about here?
Nah, that's a pretty cool story though, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get one that kind of badges up, but I can't.
Oh, Matt's got everybody beat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Not even trying to be the one up there. I'm just telling you. I just know a lot of crazy people, man. That's,
Hey, you from Florida?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's the formula right there.
Florida's crazy, dude.
You know what I like about like I don't know, maybe I just see it more in like the city area of Tampa kind of, but or not the city, but is what is it? anyways, it's got like a 90s and 80s vibe still. Some of the people with their like crazy hairstyles,
Yeah.
and the way they dress and everything.
Tampa,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know if
I
it's
get
just 'cause I'm
Tampa,
where
the
I'm
90
at,
vibes,
you know,
I
but
get it, man. Yeah,
it's pretty
I
cool.
get it, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't see that much in New York. Everyone's all kind of cutthroat and everything. And out here, people just kind of dress however they want. Like, I seen like a bunch of people walking by, like chicks with no bra, and you can see their nipples. And I'm like, damn, they're just open. They're like nipples out, everything. Hey, let's walk around. But yeah, it's I like it out here. It's nice. I might come back probably later on in the summer. Maybe I like it out here.
Yeah.
Brutally hot.
It's hot, but they wear a lot less, dude. Sun's out, buns out. You know what I'm saying?
I've been to South Beach. I've seen a lot out there. Yeah. Or South Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been out there.
Yeah, they wear a lot less clothes here, man, because how hot it is. You like that shit. You don't need surf.
Especially the coastal towns, man. Dude, when I go, to my wife's hometown, it's like you go to Walmart, wherever. It's bikinis and sandals. That's it. That's how
It's like regular attire, dude.
over here. It's like you see half these motherfuckers, you think they're going to the goddamn prom. Oh, fucking
It's
to the
either,
nines.
it's either that, or they got a t-shirt and fucking PJs and dirty shoes.
With
It's
the
like
balls peeking out.
Yeah, it's like one. It's like either
the
like
one extreme to the
they're
other.
either dressed to the nines or it's fucking. They look like shit. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's like there's really not, hardly anything in the middle here.
Yeah.
It's just maybe it's
There's
just because
no
of Central
middle ground,
Florida.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no middle ground here in Central Florida. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we had like a mild winter up north. I mean, I seen like -7, 8 the most. I think like one night, and after that, it's been like, in the 20s and 30s kind of. It's like really no winter at all. You know what I mean? Winter at all.
Yeah,
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You guys are all looking at me.
I seen it on
There's
TV.
no snow. Like it's like 16 degrees, but there's no snow right now, or how it was when I
Really?
left.
Wow.
You know.
Global warming.
I guess so, man. Shit.
What?
They had hail in fucking Brevard County, man.
Really?
Yeah, no shit. Yep, no shit. Big
Oh,
ass
what?
pieces too, man.
Yeah.
My brother sent me a picture. He had a bunch of ice cubes in his hand.
That storm we got in last night was so bad, right? the grill that I fucking took
Yeah.
a picture of, and I drug it out to the street. Didn't think nothing of the storm. I was like, fuck it. Somebody will come by, because there's always people driving the pickup trucks that always do
Get the
scrap,
metal.
scrappers.
Yeah.
Put it out there. Wake up this morning, the fucking grill's in the middle of the cul-de-sac.
Shit.
That's how bad the winds were.
Blew your fucking lid right off into your front yard.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
I put it over to the side for you, but there's also a wasp nest inside that fucking thing too.
I
so-
saw that too.
Yeah, have you guys ever been trapped in any of those crazy storms? Like
Oh,
driving
we
in your
love
car
hurricanes.
and just
Yeah.
all of a sudden your car shaking.
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah,
something?
trap like that. Yeah, dude.
The thing is, they roll in so fast. You're like, 1 minute everything's cool, and the next thing you know, bam! It's fucking hell on earth.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
It's a
like
thick rain.
you get a lot of high winds, like in Rochester. I get my car like sometimes it's just blowing all over the highway, but nothing like down here, kind of.
Depends where you're at here in Florida. The further south you go, the crazier the wind gets. Because, again, going every time we go to our hometown, it's like if a storm breaks out, it's that kind of storm where it's the car's rocking, you can't even see a foot in front of you. It's just like white.
It's fucking bad.
Yeah.
There's nothing like being in a hurricane either, man. That shit will
Yeah.
humble the fuck out of you, man.
Yeah, well,
It will, dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
It looked like it looked like something was gonna happen earlier. I looked outside the hotel and there was like a ring.
Oh yeah,
a
there's
dark
tornado
cloud.
warnings. Yeah,
You
And
get
I
this-
was like, yo,
yeah.
it looks like there's been a hurricane or something.
Dude, this state's really fucking nuts, dude. You can get a water funnel, which is like a tornado, just out clear blue sky, just fucking come through. You get a storm like this, tornadoes will spin off of it. It's fucking wreck shit. Like if you ever drive around out here, and you look at the top of the trees, and the tops of them are snapped off, that's a tornado that did that. Just snapped the top right off.
Yeah, because my first time I came to Florida, there was like a high windstorm, like right before we got in. And so when we're in a rental car and we're leaving the airport, you can see like trees down a lot. And there was those trucks where they got like those buckets of people are going up and they're like trying to get the rest of the tree
Yeah,
and remove
gotcha.
it and all that stuff, or fix like the power lines or something. But they were like all over the place by the airport. Like when we were leaving towards, we were going to Palm Beach.
They call them micro burst storms here.
Yeah, that's what it was. There was like crazy trees all over. I mean, like you're in a road and you see branches everywhere. You know what I mean? Just huge branches.
And it's crazy. It's only like 5 minutes. It's like they'll come in, boom, just all hell breaks loose, and then it just rolls out. But
My worst one was when Hurricane Charlie came through here. That was when I thought, what the fuck? Why did I move here? Because it was like some fucking war shit.
yeah.
Power lines were snapped in half.
How long did you go without power?
5 days.
Oh, I went 2 weeks, man.
3.
3, see?
Because I was at the end of the line. That's what's funny. Because where I was at on Neptune, I was on the last neighborhood before it became St. Cloud. So it's a different power company. So we're the last ones that get fucking.
Well, wait a minute.
Tornado without fucking.
But there was
Just
one.
think of that.
But there was one before or after Charlie.
Right, Katrina.
And we were out a week on that. Yeah.
No, Charlie.
No,
what
not
happened?
Katrina.
It
No,
was,
no.
Charlie hit twice because it came through, came out. That's what was crazy about Charlie. It came through, it went across, and then it came back
To
around.
finish this off.
It went
I remember
twice.
I was out
It
of
was
power for
another
a week.
name though, wasn't it?
No, it's
No,
the same.
now he's talking about So we went 1 week, nothing. Then we got the power back for a couple of days. Holy shit! Next thing you know, bam! Out of
the same song.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Then you couldn't catch the bull water alerts because you didn't have fucking power to hear it. So everyone's got fucking diarrhea. We were getting like these weird rashes and shit.
Yeah.
You were showering in fucking darkness. You're like, well, I hope I got it all off me. You know what I mean? You just don't know what the fuck.
bad, dude.
You know what I mean? It was fucking bad.
Hurricane Charlie
dude.
was a motherfucker because it came through twice, and then there was a smaller one that came by, but it didn't really do shit. But the Charlie came back twice.
The only AC I got is if I went to people's houses that had power. I was like, fuck, I'm just standing there, oh, Jesus.
Oh, and the
fuck.
gas lines were fucking a mile.
Oh, yeah, dude. You would go to one gas station, all they got left is diesel. Fuck. You go to another one, they ain't got shit. Then you go to another one, they got a line, like, oh, please God, let there be some gas.
Dude.
It's fucking panicking, man, yeah.
Yeah, if you ever look down Neptune, they're all concrete now. Before they're all wood poles. Every single one got snapped.
Yeah.
Fuck
And then it was crazy shit because after the I remember I was like acting like an asshole. I went outside, ran around the house, and if you jump just right, the wind would catch you and you just float. Hurricane parties, man.
Yo, that's
It sounds
People look
kinda
forward
fun,
to
though.
hurricane
I don't know.
It-
That was scary to me. I thought I was like, why the fuck did I move here?
It could be like noon, right? And it's fucking dark, like death dark. And all of a sudden, the eye of the storm is above you. You're like, oh my God, the sun's shining through. And the next thing you know, here comes, your eye of the eye is gone again. It just like circles around you. It's fucking crazy how it
That's
works.
what it looked like earlier, a freaking eye forming. I'm like, what the heck? Because you can see like a huge circle. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
We gotta get a hurricane?
And then '97, I got hit with the tornadoes that ripped through this town.
Talking about Andrew?
After the Andrew, there was a tornado. It just-
Hugo or something like that?
No, it wasn't even a hurricane. It was just a straight up tornado. It just spawned the fuck out.
Oh, okay.
It came out of Polk County, and then it came across the Lake Tahoe, came across Neptune, and then over 192, and then hit my neighborhood. It leveled my fucking house.
Jesus, it's a fucking dangerous fucking state,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
If it ain't nature, it's gonna get you here. It's gonna be the people.
Dude,
Dude, we've been lucky,
when
right?
they say it's like a train running through your house, that same sound, it's exactly what they say it is, man.
We've been lucky, right?
Oh yeah. We're getting ready to get fucked now.
Now you said it. Now
It's a
you
10-year cycle. If you look at it, it's every 10 years. You'll have nothing, and then
You could be glad that Katrina missed us, man.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why
We
I
got
said
fucking,
that
we
name.
got fucking real lucky, man. That bitch didn't wreck the fuck out of our state, dude.
Wrecked Louisiana.
Because we're just as bad as Louisiana. We're below sea level.
We get fucked too, man. Well, shit, when Faye came through, it came through and stopped.
Yes.
Right on top of us. It wouldn't move. And the fucking water was so high, man. Fuck, over on the coast.
Oh
shit.
yeah, I remember A1A. There was so much sand you couldn't drive down
Yeah,
it.
you couldn't see the fucking
Just
piece of
mounds,
shit.
mounds of fucking sand, and they would clear it out, and then the fucking yeah. A1A was shut down, dude.
Fucking bad,
You're
dude.
talking about when they're like throwing those bags of sand.
No,
up to try to
this is
stop
sand
it
from the
from the
beach.
beach just
The
came up.
erosion, yeah, just so much that they had to get.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want to be near the water, man, when it happens. And down from the coast, man, that shit was fucking all around us, man. You know? Like I said, a buddy of mine was at a gas station right next to the river, and fucking all of a sudden a water spout just fucking, he said he heard something, he looked up, went, what the fuck? And he had to dive underneath his car, ripped the roof of the fucking gas station, killed it off. I was like, son of a bitch, man, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, man, you won't believe this sure as shit, that shit was on the news, man. You just never know, man. Mother Nature's a bitch, dude. She's gonna get your ass, man. You gotta be careful.
Were you here for any of those storms?
No, I wasn't here for
Any of them?
any of those.
Just the blizzards.
My brother was, my mom was, and my grandmother were down here at the time. 5 of those, the 5 went through.
Right.
And
You were?
that time they were in a hotel for a whole entire week and a half.
At a hotel?
Yeah.
Where'd they go? What hotel? I mean, what part of Florida they go to be safe? See, that's the problem. Everyone jumps on 95 to try to go north, and it's fucking bumper to bumper. Yeah. So you get like one county out before the fucking storm hits you. It's gonna get you anyway.
Because
Now you're stuck on a fucking
they came
interstate.
down here before just to scout around for places and that
Right.
for when we actually moved down here.
Right.
And then they got stuck with when the 5 of those hit.
Oh, they hadn't moved yet, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were just down here vacationing just to
hurricane.
scout around
And
for places.
And that still didn't deter them.
Nah.
They're still here. I'd rather take that over the blizzards.
Yeah.
God damn.
The only thing with the hurricanes is like it's coming, so it's kind of like
You got time?
you got time to prep for it. Fucking tornadoes and the water spouts and shit. I think the one that rolled through here was a water spout.
Come off that lake, probably.
Came off the lake and it turned into a E5, real quick.
You never know. You could be sitting there fucking, I don't know, at a party
Dude, they
eating a
had a
sandwich and that fucking
Winn-Dixie
thing will
next
fuck
to
you
the
up.
house that was just gone, and then it was crazy. I would walk around the neighborhood, and there was like full size Ford F-150s just wedged in between houses, and neither house was touched. It was just perfectly placed on its side. Some houses it was just completely gone, like they never existed. Man, it was crazy, man. My whole house, the roof caved in, the wall started falling in, all the windows started exploding one after another because once the pressure got released, it was just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, they tell you when you board the windows up, you gotta leave holes. You should
Yeah.
leave little holes in the wood and open the windows so the pressure will get through
They
there.
say just to crack all the windows and you'll be fine.
Lift the
say
fucking
that
roof off. Next thing you know, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Insurance.
Well, yeah, if you're
And
still
then
alive.
crazy when
know?
Charlie came through, the crazy shit when I across the street, I look out and the guy's shed that was facing the street completely gone, but everything on the shelf was completely there. All its cans, gas cans, paint cans,
Still there,
tools,
right?
perfectly, nothing
Yeah,
fucked with.
it's fucking weird. Yeah, I had
It's crazy.
dude, I had like
Yeah, it's bugged out, dude. I'm telling you.
I had a metal
You see
frame.
it.
I made put down some patio pavers, and I had a real nice metal frame gazebo, right? And it had like little planter beds and stuff. And I brought I had like a little bistro set. I brought it in, and the top was like a cloth, so I took the cloth off, and I tucked that in and rolled through. Didn't even touch it, man. Just went right around it, no problem. I go to put that fucking cloth back on. I fastened it up, and some assholes fucking knifed it. Like went through city property, came into my yard and fucking knifed it. Like,
Really?
yeah, I guess they were going around scavenging and shit, and maybe they were just being assholes, and they just took a knife and fucking. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I think they were trying to break in my house, and they didn't do it, and then they just fuck this guy's gazebo up. Holy fuck, man.
Talk about your snowstorms.
Actually, we haven't had it in a while, but the ones like in the '90s, those ones were good. I used to like when those came because it was like you look forward to all that snow outside. You know what I mean?
What was the hill we used to sled at? Kings Highway or?
Yeah. There's hills in Kings Highway and was it Cobb's Hill?
Cobb's. This hill you would go through trees, but I mean steep, and there'd be crowds of people there, right? Because it was the best hill.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
It was long, but you got to maneuver through some trees.
I think the same shit in PR, but the reverse. The rainstorm, you grab the fucking palm fronds, pull them off, you get on them like a fucking sleigh and just go down.
That's some island shit.
That's some island shit there, son.
Yeah, that's some.
What are these palm trees?
Yeah, dude, the same shit, which is island style.
That's some Tarzan.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to do that shit in PR all the time, man. It was just, that's what you fucking did,
Yeah.
Big rainstorm, fucking, you start pulling them, get on them and just, woo!
Off you go.
Off
Holy shit.
you go.
That's fucking funny. Nah, I can't say I experienced. I've been in snow, I just never lived in it.
Yeah. Oh man.
So.
Snow's bad. You've been in snow,
Yeah. When I went up to the cabin, man, I had
but
to-
like you had a snowsuit.
Oh,
and
like-
played in it.
Yeah, it was enough to play in it, yeah. I mean, we made snowmen and
You get a
snowball
nice
fights
snowsuit,
and
like
snow
a-
forts. Yeah,
and
you
you
know,
just
it was
build
enough
shit.
to have some fun. It
Igloos?
It was cold. It
Yes.
didn't stay.
Igloos. Yes.
Igloos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make some igloos, boy.
Would you go into those igloos and finger bang chicks?
Nah, we were too
wouldn't eat
young.
the pussies and
Nah,
It's too cold.
it's too cold for all that.
Eskimo.
I was man when I
Melt
was
that
playing
fucking
with-
snow, baby.
Oh man, we would ride quads through it. I get pulled on a sled. Somebody going reckless on a quad, crashing into shit. Yeah, I just got it had a steering wheel. It was a GT,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it was. Those were great times, man. Great times.
Best of times, huh?
Getting pulled in the snow on a fucking sled, yes. Or skeeching, we would skeech too. You ever did that?
What's skeeching?
Hold the bumper if somebody's driving and
Oh,
just
you crazy
because there was so
fucks.
much
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
snow in the street, just hold on.
Yeah.
They looking. Yeah, that was fun. But I would only do it to like people we knew. You know, I wouldn't do it to a stranger. Stranger would take off. They knew we were behind there.
Fucking hit the gas, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
I see somebody roll.
Reverse of that. I mean, we used to take the boogie boards here in Central Florida, man. Nice flood and just get a car or somebody, hook onto one, or slide your ass.
Used to be in the stars. Used to always catch kids outside on fucking boogie boards, man, on their street because it flooded so bad. And they, dude. And here's the thing, man.
Or the skin boards.
Yeah, no one really thought about it, but there's places that snakes have to go.
Yes.
And fucking critters. And like I've been in that water and seen shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like you're standing in the middle of your street, like, wow, there goes some catfish. There goes a fucking snake. Oh my god, look at all those fucking spiders. Like you're like, what the? But you kids are out there,
Yeah,
woo! They're fucking sliding around that shit.
Not me.
You get, the dude with the lift kit truck, you know, he just tie a ski rope.
You see a bunch
There's a
of
lot of these fucking jacked up trucks all over here, man.
yeah,
That's
man.
why,
They're getting
dude.
ready. They're getting ready for the zombie
Yeah,
apocalypse.
they're doing something.
Zombie
They're
apocalypse.
looking for zombies and crystals.
Crystal burgers? Are we back to the crystal
No,
burgers?
we're talking about
Oh,
energizing our
okay.
crystals so we can make it to the fifth dimension.
Okay, a sack of crystal burgers will take you to
Oh,
the
you
fifth
have no
dimension.
idea, Jared Barry. You have no- this shit's fucking.
Jerry's like, what the fuck's the matter with
Yeah,
him?
exactly. Good shit. Good shit. Well, we gonna wrap this one up?
Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right,
wrap
we're
it
gonna wrap
up.
this up. We'll be back, you fucking dickheads.
We're right back after these
Don't
words.
forget to go fuck your mom. Have you ever seen them? You ever seen them?
No, I think they were watched once or twice.
They do good live show, man.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet. I've watched a lot of their stuff on the internet. I don't spend a lot of time like watching them. I used to check them out on the internet